Good afternoon. This incredible story takes place in an English tavern in the days of Camelot, the Camelot we all know and love. The charmed kingdom ruled by King Arthur and his knights of the Round Table. Within are rustic wooden tables and chairs, a long bar with ale mugs, and wooden barrels filled with wine and ale. Mingling inside is an assortment of common folk, drinking, arguing, and laughing, along with three knights cheerfully boasting night 1, night 2, and night 3. Sit at the center table. Then two servant girls are prancing around the table. Off in a dark corner of the tavern sits a lone stranger, cloaked in a hooded robe. Mr. Blanchard embraces Heloise with a kiss as Mandy enters the room from the staircase.
Am I interrupting?
Heloise slips from Mr. Blanchard's embrace, turning her attention to Mandy. Mandy, darling.
I wasn't aware you were stopping by today.
We happened to be in the area, so we decided to pop in, dear. Let me introduce Mr. Blanchard to you.
Hello, Mr. Blanchard. What business brings you our way?
Mr. Blanchard gracefully crosses the room and gently lifts Mandy's hand, giving it a kiss. It's a pleasure meeting you. Oh, haven't I told you? Mr. Blanchard has purchased the bookstore. Isn't that wonderful?
Why wasn't I informed of this?
But surely we didn't discuss all this after your father's untimely death. I vividly recall it as if it was only yesterday.
The dirt hasn't even settled on my father's grave, and now you're uprooting all he lived for.
I think you're being rather harsh, dear. Life's to be lived and not to be shackled to the silly past.
And please tell me why you're throwing me out.
Well, I suppose if you need another day, we could possibly stretch it.
You're heartless, Heloise. How can you disrespect my father's dream like this?
How dare you lecture me about his ridiculous dreams? He nearly bored me to death with them. May I say something?
You're her partner in crime. Why not?
You have every reason to be upset. And if I were in your position, I would feel just the same. But Heloise is perfectly innocent, for I am the one who insisted you leave.
For what reason?
I'm a businessman, and like all good, hard-working businessmen, we have our agendas to adhere to. Personal feelings have their place, but never in the world of business transactions. It's the bottom line that really matters. Some find themselves standing above it, and unfortunately others stand below it. One of life's harsh realities, I must admit. But as a gesture of kindness, I would like to offer you this small token of goodwill. Reaching into his coat pocket, he withdraws a white envelope, handing it to her. Enclosed is enough money to purchase a ticket to anywhere you would like to travel in the world, and the means to live there as a queen for the rest of your life. It's the least I can do for imposing on you this way. Mandy looks inside the envelope.
Is this a joke, Mr. Blanchard?
With that sum of money, it's hardly a laughing matter.
Here, you can have it back.
Mandy hands the envelope back to him. Don't be hasty. You may just live to regret it.
That's sincerely doubtful. Now, would you please go if you don't mind?
Go? You can't throw out the owner of his own building, Mandy. Mr. Blanchard intervenes. But, Mr. Blanchard... Come, Eloise. Let's not interfere with her packing. I'm sure she's got plenty on her mind. What? With where to go and what to do, and such things as that. You should be ashamed of yourself. He was only trying to be generous. You're so ungrateful. Now, dear, you mustn't get upset. Oh, Mandy, do make sure you're ready to leave by noon tomorrow, for I have a demolition crew arriving, and I wouldn't want you getting hurt. It was nice meeting you. Come, Heloise, I'm starved. Let's have lunch, shall we? Mr. Blanchard and Heloise depart from the bookstore. Within seconds, Edith storms downstairs into the bookstore. We've got a big trouble, little sister.
What kind of trouble?
Haven't you been listening to what Jason's been saying?
Don't pay attention to it, Edith. His uncle said he's not the brightest.
But Camelot, King Arthur, me, Merlin, and the Knights of the Round Table. We've got a living fairy tale nightmare upstairs.
What we've got is a boy with a fertile imagination, that's all. There's nothing to worry about. Besides, I think he's rather cute.
Dangerously delusional, if you ask me. Everyone will read tomorrow's headline. 2 girls slain with the mark of Lancelot on their foreheads.
He's the least of our worries.
If he wasn't sleeping under our roof, I would agree with you, but he is, and that makes him a huge problem in my book. Oh, has he told you about his ride here from Camelot?
Camelot?
Yes, the place where King Arthur and his merry knights live.
No, but you can't take him seriously.
I can. Trust me, I can. I've seen loonies like him before, full of smiles and giddy laughter. Then when you least expect it, they bite you in your hand.
I think you're getting carried away, Edith. Just know that's all.
But how? See there? You can't come with one good reason why, can you?
Well, no, but...
Something's going on here. I don't know just what it is. I can feel it in my bones, all just the same. We must beware, we must take care. I feel our lives are in despair. I don't know why you told me we could stay. I can't explain it, but there's something that I've known for quite some time. I'm not sure that this is it, but it might be. It's not convenient, not right now, I'm not ready, and yet somehow it might be coming anyway, you see. We've got to use our heads, make decisions based on what he said, or we may surely wake up dead in the morning. We've got to keep our guard up, no we can't relax at all. We'll take turns standing watch until the day. We can't let him think that we're scared. We'll stay awake, we'll stay aware. We'll act bizarre to make him go away. He's eccentric, he's a nut, he's capable of who knows what. I don't trust him, he's a liar. You expect us to retire with this madman in a room, sneaking around up there alone. He's dangerous, he's trouble. He's a boy, he's just a boy. He's full of life, he's full of dreams. His heart is good, or so it seems. He's just a boy. And I might say I like his smile, and he's just here for a short while. I think he's cute, he means no harm. He's just a boy. What's the matter with you, girl? Have you gone insane? You're impossible sometimes. Have you no clue? What will it take for you to see life's unkind reality? Not everyone as good and pure as you. You've got to learn that trusting every person whom you meet can get you into trouble just like that. Take it from me, I've learned you see that what you least expect to be can pound you in the ground until you're flat. We've got to use our heads, make decisions based on what he said, or we may surely wake up dead in the morning. This is getting out of hand, I wish you'd try to understand. We must be ready for a fight, he might attack us in the night. I can't believe you are so blind, you've got to be out of your mind. We've got to use our heads, make decisions based on what he said, or we may surely wake up dead in the morning.